Welcome back, everyone. Well, this Saturday, it's a publishing event to help aspiring authors learn how to get their craft flourishing and perfect their craft at that. That is happening at the Madison Library. Put on by Dream Faith Publishing, that event is one of a kind for our area. Here to tell us more about it is one of the minds behind this, Miss Carolyn Wilson. Thank you so much for being here, Carolyn. And then along with 3 authors, we have Zion Tony, Jaden Morgan, and Juliana Padilla. Good morning, guys. How are we doing today?
Great.
Good. Of course, we're so happy to have y'all here.
Thanks.
I mean, just so cool the fact that y'all are doing this, and of course, it's right here in our backyard in Madison. So really talk to me about how did Dream Faith Publishing come about? Tell us the origin story.
Behind Dream Faith Publishing, it all started with my recently deceased husband. He was the military, in the military for about 26 years, and he retired. As we traveled to the different place deployments or whatever, as we traveled, we had all of these amazing journeys, and so I turned it into a book, and it was called the Trials and Tribulations of a Military Spouse. That's how it became the known name as Dream Faith Publishing, by that being my first book.
Wow, and a great first book, because I can imagine so many families out there and as wives who really, and husbands at that, can relate to everything you went through. So I love that, so healing for so many people out there. And really, how has it grown since then?
It has. I recently, like 2021, became a Huntsville City School employee and worked at one of the local high schools, Columbia High School. And that's where I met these young students. And I was wanting to pour into them, let them know that they can do anything that they put their minds to.
Exactly.
And so I wanted to make sure that they understood that someone cared about their future. And so by them being able to publish a book or something before they got out of high school, that would be something amazing.
Oh my gosh, exactly. And really, I mean, we have to ask you young authors right here, what does Miss Carolyn mean to you for, I mean, just having someone who believes in you and really helped you spearhead this? A dream, really.
Yeah, a lot, honestly. She helped me publish my first book, and I've wanted to do that a long time, so it means a lot.
Wow, this is so amazing. Also, I want to hear a lot about each of your books. So I guess we'll start with you, and you can kind of tell us a little bit about your book and kind of, you know, what inspired you to write your stories. And then we'll go Zion next, and then we'll go down the line.
I have siblings, and they love to read books, and me and my parents read books to them. And I really like to watch movies. I like Alice in Wonderland, so I guess that kind of inspired it a little bit. So it's about Araya, a princess who goes into a forest. You know, her kingdom, they kind of look down on her because she's really smart. She reads a lot, and not a lot of people in her kingdom do that. So she goes into the forest, finds this house, and opens this door that looks a little odd to her, and she walks into a new forest. It's really beautiful. She can talk to animals, and honestly, she feels really happy there.
Wow, I love that. And you can show them your book. You have it in your hands right here. I already have it right here, a copy of it, folks. That's amazing.
Yes.
And really, and I want to hear about your story, Zion.
Okay, so my niece, she was 2 at the time when I was in the process of making it. She, that's one of my closest siblings' daughters. I love my niece, so I decided to name this book after her.
Yeah.
To give to her for a Christmas gift. It's called College Jungle Gym. It's an ABC book.
Very cool, very cool. You can show them right there, because we got to see your amazing book. I love that. And now tell us about your stories. Do you have your book with you, or?
No.
It's okay.
My book is basically about being bullied from when I was younger, because when I was in elementary school, I got bullied really, really bad. So my book is really about inspiring little kids to stick up for themselves and other people that are getting bullied. So yeah.
I love that, because I'm sure we all can relate to that. All of us, there's no one out there that has not gone through that. And I really want to know, how has the program really helped you flourish as writers? Anyone can go.
Okay, so she's one of the most amazing people I know. She's helping young people out, and that's something else I want to do too. I want to help younger people out. Like I got 3 little siblings, and I got a whole bunch of nieces. So I just want to help the next generation. And I think it's good to help kids out, the future.
Oh yeah, and your book helping them with ABCs. I love that. You're getting started right there.
Thank you.
And anyone else you wanted to talk about what other people could expect? Why should you encourage other young kiddos out there to go and to go to this event?
Because it teaches a lot, honestly. It teaches them that no matter how old they are, they can do things that they want to, even if it's something big. It doesn't matter how old you are.
Oh, yeah. And of course, talking about this event, where can anyone go to learn more about it? And it also, if anything you need to know before going specifically, Carolyn.
Well, they can check out my Facebook page at Carolyn Wilson or at Dream Faith Publishing. It's this Saturday, July the 19th at 12:30. It's open to the public at 12:30, from 12:30 to 3:30 this Saturday.
Fabulous. And then also, okay, we understand how did the first year go when you held this the first time around?
The first time around, it was really amazing. The parents was more excited than the students were at the time, because the parents, they understood the meaning of being a young author in high school. But it was great. They loved it. I loved it. I enjoyed doing it. And the main thing about it is each one of the students, they own 100% the copyright and everything of their book.
That is amazing. Makes sense also why the parents are getting excited too at that.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're still at Columbia, because I'm hoping you're still inspiring young minds out there as well daily.
Well, no, I'm not
goodness.
at Columbia anymore, but I am going to continue inspiring our young youth and the young kids in our community to continue to dream big and move forward.
Yes, good, because you're doing a great job at it.
Yes, and I do this for the kids at no cost to the parents or the students.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am.
That is amazing. So again, it's a no-brainer. And also, just one last time before you go, I want to know, is there any other books in the works right now between the three of you?
Yes, I got a cooking book coming up to teach kids how to cook at a young age.
Look at you. Okay, I love that. I need that. I probably will be able to use that one even at my ripe age, because I need a little bit of help. Anyone else, any ideas you maybe have that you're excited to maybe work on later on? Something will be in the works. Something, I know it is, between the three of you. And again, I want to thank you all for being here so much this morning, and I cannot wait to see what else comes up. And of course, I hope this event goes fantastic.